Hey, so you had an all-star set of old teammates up there. One in particular, a backup goalie, all-time guy, Jamie McLennan, Noodles. I spoke to him earlier. I wanted to get a couple stories out of him. So he told me a couple. One in L.A. Well, you're going to L.A. and all you do is ask him to just handle the rebound.
We were playing LA in St. Louis, and then we were going out to LA after the game for a road trip. And the puck was slowly spinning towards him. And I went off to the side. I'm like, Noodles, Noodles, Noodles. And he got nervous, and as a stand-up goalie, he kicked the puck with his stick, and it went out into the slot as Rob Blake is coming down to one-time it. And I'm like, I got to eat this one. And I slide to block it, smokes me in the foot, breaks my foot. I got to wear a boot while we're going out to LA. I'm like, Noodles, this is not going to be good. And I was screaming at him as I go down to block it. Then I'm turn around and I get to the bench and I'm giving him the finger. I'm so mad at him. And he's a mental midget. He's in the net. He's losing his marbles. And oh my God, I broke his foot. And, it was not the ideal Western swing that you're typically used to with a boot on.
Yeah.
Going out for dinners and whatnot, but you make do with what you got.
I'm sure a veteran like you found a way to still manufacture your way around out there. Hey, Prongsy, I want to piggyback the Noodles because there was another thing of your speech I thought was super cool, and just your sense of humor. You're like, he was my bartender / sports psychologist. But how nice is it to have a guy that you played with like that you could break things down, a tough loss or whatever. Hey, come over for a drink. We can talk it out. It goes a long way.
No, absolutely. For 3.5, almost 4 years, he was the backup goalie. And a lot of the time, he was trying to get a new contract and what have you. And he had a really good contract year. I think he might've played 25, 30 games and he won like 20 of them. So he had a great record, really good stats, and he's negotiating his new deal. And something came up and I said, well, let me just call Larry. And we were at my house and I'm like, well, let me call Larry and I'll ask him. He's like, what, you're going to call Larry? I call the GM. And I get Larry on the phone and he's on the phone and Noodles jumps behind the couch and he's hiding. He's like, is that Larry? I'm like, Noodles, he's on the phone.
I can't see you, Noodles.
He's all nervous that I called the GM and I'm just asking him a question. I'm like, it was such a mental midget, but we dinners, go to the bar after games and whatnot, talk about the game, talk about life, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you just need to get away from the game itself and just be real with people. And he was certainly one of those guys for me.